We live in a very unpredictable world. The world is getting harder and harder. There is less financial security. The job market is constantly changing. Our kids are going to have to deal with many challenges. But here's the thing, as long as we're holding on to a very harmful mindset, one that I'm going to be talking about today, we're not preparing our kids to face the challenges of the world. In this episode, I'll break down what that harmful mindset is and what we need to replace it with. I'm going to give you very practical steps to start shifting this in your life today. So if you believe in raising kids who can handle life, not hide from it, make sure you press that like button so more parents will find that message as well. Hi, for those who are new here, my name is Efrat Amira. I'm a mom of 3 boys and a parenting coach. I'm passionate about integrating tools and wisdom that I've learned from myself from self-help, especially spiritual teachings, into the way that I raise my kids, and that's what I love sharing with you as well. Now let's dive in. Today's kids are more fearful and more anxious and more depressed than any other generation. There are many reasons for that, but one very big reason is overprotective parenting. The biggest thing we need to understand is that if we want our kids to be able to handle conflict as they get older, we need to let them deal with small things, small challenges when they are young. If we want to raise kids who can handle adversity, we need to let go of the mindset that many parents today have adopted, and that is the belief that hardship, challenge, and adversity cause kids trauma. This way of thinking has been strongly pushed in our society. We now live in what is called a trauma-informed culture. A trauma-informed culture is one that looks at almost every challenge or negative experience through the lens of trauma. It all started with good intentions, recognizing that real trauma like abuse, neglect, or violence has long-lasting effects and that people deserve compassion and understanding. We have adopted that framework in schools, in our workplace. Health professionals began to focus on safety, sensitivity, and emotional awareness. This is an amazing and positive shift. But over time, this mindset has spread so widely that we've started labeling any discomfort, disappointment, or emotional pain as trauma. Now, even normal challenges like failing a test, losing a game, or hearing an opinion that we don't like are often treated as harmful or dangerous. So while being sensitive to trauma is crucial, when the lens is over-applied, it can unintentionally teach our kids that they're fragile, when in reality, they're capable of handling much more than we think. Now, I'm not suggesting that trauma doesn't exist. Of course it does. But we've started to refer to every little challenge as traumatic. For example, if a kid loses a game, that's traumatic. So now everyone gets a trophy. If someone says something offensive about a certain culture, that's traumatic. So we need to put trigger warnings before we post or we speak. If a kid is not invited to a birthday party, that's traumatic. So now the entire class has to be invited. We've started treating regular childhood challenges and hard experience as trauma. And in the process, we've weakened our children. They don't get to experience the normal hardships of being kids, so they never learn that they can go through challenges, be okay, and even become stronger because of them. So here is the mindset that you need to adopt in order to raise confident children. Kids grow from challenge and adversity. They don't get traumatized by it. Human beings actually thrive and grow from challenge. We need to go through these smaller difficulties as children, even though they can be painful, so that we can learn how to cope and build resilience as the challenges get bigger and bigger as we grow. The more we adopt this mindset, the more we'll be able to let our kids face challenges and grow from them. We can stop overprotecting and start empowering our children. Here are some examples of things you may need to start letting go of. Let your kids walk or ride their bikes around your neighborhood. Let your kids forget their homework. Let your kids fail a test. Let your kids forget their lunch. Let your kids go outside not dressed properly. Let your kids forget their notebook or anything else for school. If they weren't invited to a party, don't call the parents and complain. All of these challenges are things that kids can handle. Now, I want to add a very important side note here. You have to go through this process wisely. If up until now you have been very protective and you did all of the above for your kids, don't go cold turkey one day. Let go gradually. Also remember, when your kids are dealing with these challenges, that's when they need you the most. Not to save them from the hardship, but to be there as a shoulder to cry on, to vent, or just to listen. No judgment, no advice, no I told you so's. Just be there. That's all they need. So share with me in the comments below what's one thing you can let go of today to let your child face a challenge that they can grow from. And if you've enjoyed this episode, check out the episode 3 Steps to Raising Strong Kids. The link is up here.